Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jayyduty here, and I'm back with another video. Dreams come true. Whatever you write down and you stay consistent towards that vision and you keep visualizing the life that you want, it comes true. Jay, but do it because everybody say the same thing about success, and I followed the blueprint. I stayed consistent. I was visualizing. I was speaking positive affirmations to myself, and it still ain't work. Let me ask you something, right? Are you still consistent? No. Alright then, nigga, then you can't get mad when you don't see the results then. Like, niggas be like, well, Jay, I'm not where I want to be. I envisioned success ever since I was like 20. I'm 26 years old, and I still don't have it. Why? Because you're inconsistent. You have to stay consistent. Yes, everybody talk about the principles of success, and it's the same thing, but that just all it leads you to. Consistency. You have to master these 4 principles. Vision, belief, consistency, repeat. Vision, belief, consistency, repeat. Say it with me. Vision, belief, consistency, repeat. Vision, imagination, create reality. Belief. Belief is just what you gonna receive. If you believe you can be successful, you will act towards success and you'll receive the lifestyle that you want. So you have to believe. A lot of y'all want certain things, but you don't even believe you're worthy enough to attract the lifestyle that you desire. Like, do you believe that you can have it? Or do you have limited belief that holds you back? Successful people is lucky. A limited belief. You will never act towards success if you think people is lucky to have success. Successful people is bad. A limited belief. Stop thinking money is bad for you. Stop feeling bad because you want great things for yourself. Nigga, I want a lot of great shit. I want a good family. I want a wife. I want a Rolls Royce. I want $100 million. I want all that shit. Niggas be like, but you evil for having it. How the fuck doing nice things for yourself make you evil? How? Like, nigga, stop feeling bad for wanting things. That's why you not having things, because you feel bad for even wanting shit. Every time you visualize success, you just feel bad. But when you visualize things that you don't want, you dwell in the feeling. Like, bro, visualize the life that you want and feel good about it. Envision it like it's already yours. So you have to believe. Stay consistent. A lot of motherfuckers, y'all want something, but you don't even want to do what you have to do in order for you to get the thing that you want. Nigga, you have to stay consistent. Part of what Jayyduty, how do you know this? Because I blew up on TikTok a long ass time ago, and it wasn't overnight. Matter of fact, I stayed consistent overnight so the results can display overnight. Because I remember, nigga, I was blowing up overnight. Like, I swear to God, I used to stay up 6 o'clock in the morning just watching my followers shoot up. Like, I used to love staying up because, nigga, I was just making so much content and I was getting so much followers and I was getting so much likes. Like, dog, the shit blew my mind. But I remember back in 2023, I wrote down on my vision board, damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, I had a stack of fucking notebooks I wanted in life, bro. And that shit crazy, bro, because I remember I said I wanted 100,000 followers on TikTok. I remember I said that. I wrote that shit down. You got to write it down, my nigga. Once you write it down, that's all. That's what's going to help you to become consistent. You get what I'm saying? You got to write this shit down. You just have to, my nigga. Because when you write it down, it keeps you focused. It reminds you of what you need to be doing. So every single day, just look at your vision board. And you're going to be so consistent with that you're not going to even need a fucking vision board later on, because it's like, damn, you that nigga. You get what I'm saying? You him. You get what I'm saying? But you still going to need a vision board. I remember when I was writing down the things that I want, I told myself I want to change the world. I was changing people. I told myself I want 100,000 followers. I grasped 100,000 followers within 3 to 4 months. But I stayed consistent for fucking years. Like, Don't ever think successful people is lucky because you see successful people winning on social media. No, stop thinking that people is lucky. Stop thinking that people got there overnight. No, fuck no, my nigga. They ain't showing you the background. They ain't showing you how they had to beg for money. They ain't showing you the consistent work. They ain't showing you the times they felt fucked up. They ain't tell you the times they was homeless. They ain't showing you the things that took them to success. They only showing you the after success, the after grind, the after struggles. They just showing you what they want you to see. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't believe everything on social media. I stopped doing that shit a long time ago. You get what I'm saying? Like, I stopped believing everything I fucking see. I just don't. Like, nowadays, bro, I just look at this shit as motivation. When you see other people winning, just look at it as motivation. Understand they have a background, too. They was going through a struggle, too. They went through a lot of failure, too. Stop paying attention to people. That slow down your speed, nigga. You get what I'm saying? The second you pay attention to somebody else and you feel bad about yourself, you lost. You know why? Because you stop focusing on yourself to pay attention to somebody else. So you running full speed. You going after success. You staying consistent. You feeling good. Even when you feel demotivated, you still running. You still going after it. You still getting shit done. You still doing what you're supposed to be doing. You still staying consistent. You still feel good about success. You see your future. You looking ahead, right? The second you look over and you start focusing on somebody else, look what happened. Look what happened. Look what happened. You slow down. Now you inconsistent. Because you looking at somebody else. Now you fatigued. Now you witnessing something that's called a burnout. And guess what you do? You stop yourself. Because you keep paying attention to other people. Now you looking around you. Now you feeling sorry. Now you just set yourself back because you felt like people was winning. You felt like people was above you. You felt like it was easy for that person. You was going to get there if you kept going. Stop paying attention to other people. You going to get there eventually. Just stop focusing on what people have on their plate and focus on what you have on your plate. You going to build your success. It's not going to happen overnight. You need to watch a lot of billionaires podcasts. Jayyduty, what do that do for you? Because billionaires would tell you, yo, I ain't going to lie. They'll tell you, bro. They'll be like, you know, I reached my first million at the age of 30. Nigga, at the age of fucking 30. So if you feel like you wasting time at the age of 19, you probably 20 years old, and you feel like it's too late, it's never too fucking late. Keep going. It's motherfuckers who's out there who reached their first millions of dollars at the age of 45 years old. Billionaires don't start becoming billionaires until like late 60s? I forgot what age it is, but like in their 70s, they don't start becoming billionaires like in their 70s. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just keep going, my nigga. Like, if I was you, I'd keep going. Stop paying attention to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. That shit will steal up everything that you have within you. You know what I'm saying? So, stop paying attention to people and keep going. That's all. Just keep going. If I was you, I'd keep going. Number 4. Matter of fact, let me say it again. Vision, belief, consistency, repeat. Number 4, you have to repeat the process no matter what. It's going to be days, my nigga, you're going to feel demotivated. It's going to be days you ain't going to want to go after success. It's going to be days you're going to feel bad about yourself. You're going to feel like a failure. You're going to feel like other people is above you. You're going to feel like whatever you visualized in your head is not coming to fruition. You're going to feel like that. But at the end of the day, you have to keep fucking going. That's what Jayyduty did. When I was posting TikTok videos, a lot of people laughed at me. I felt like a failure. I felt like I was never going to make it. I felt like I was incapable. I felt like I didn't deserve success. I felt like it. And that's normal. That's how you're going to feel. That's completely normal. It's life. You're going to feel like that. You're not going to always feel motivated. That's why you cannot keep relying on motivation for long-term success. You have to rely on discipline. You have to stay consistent no matter what. And you got to repeat that process every single day. Trust me, you're going to be so consistent that it genuinely will piss people off because your consistency will always pop up. And you will always be in people feed. You will always be on people recommended page. You will always be on people For You page. You will always be there. So people going to genuinely get pissed off. But at the end of the day, you got to keep showing up. You going to piss yourself off. But at the end of the day, you got to keep showing up. You just have to keep showing up. I made thousands of videos on this channel. Specifically 1,600 videos on this channel. 1,600 videos. You may think like, wow, Jayyduty, you ain't successful yet, bro. You don't feel like you should already be there. Like, nigga, you made 1,600 videos, my nigga. Like, you ain't feeling demotivated yet. Yes, I feel demotivated almost every day. But I don't let that feeling stop me. Your imagination has to be bigger than your emotions. Stop relying on your emotions. Your emotions is not typically real. It doesn't matter. Your emotions is not going to give you the life that you want. It's just not. Your emotions is just signals. The thing that's going to give you the life that you want is consistency. It's your action. I know people say, oh, but you got to feel wealthy before you get wealthy. Yeah, you do. But the point of feeling something is so you can do something. You got to act towards the right things. You got to feel towards the right things. But your emotion itself is not going to give you the life that you want. It's just your action. You just have to show up. That's all you have to do. Eventually, you will make it. It's either one day or day one. If I was you, I'll start with day one. I'll get back on my grind. I'll continue making videos. I'll show back up. And I'll go after it. Even if I feel demotivated. And one day, you shall see results. You got to keep going. Peace.